Welcome to July's Easy Go consumer update for the Western U.S. Let's get started. Well, historically, July is a little slower for us, but we did have a solid month. I think this is due to the summer rebates and some of the other promotions that we had going on that really did help move the needle a little bit for us. Good news here, a little sneak peek for you guys, is that the end of summer promotion will be extended through the 29th of August, with the back to school rebates kicking off on the 30th, just in time for Labor Day. We are asking for a qualifying order for the back to school event, and y'all should have seen multiple emails from me around this. If you haven't, probably means that you've already qualified. We as an organization do understand that it's very competitive out there, and I think that we're doing a really good job at helping you guys move through the inventory and sell as much Easy Go as you possibly can. These rebates are pretty aggressive. You guys have all seen the details around them, so let's make sure that we're all participating. All right, let's talk about those July leaders. Leading the pack once again is A1 Golf Cars in Arizona. No surprise there. Coming in second from the biggest little city is Cart Barn up there in Reno. Not too far behind was Poli, and we had a 5-way tie for fourth with Pacific Golf and Turf, Smith's Golf Cars, spit that out, Electric Motorsport, Mount Bachelor had a record month, and finally, Prestige Golf Cars. Great work, y'all. Really, it was a great month for the entire region, and I appreciate all the hard work that went into making July a successful month. All right, a couple of key updates before we get into some thoughts and ideas that I have from time to time. Just a reminder that we have both now a lifted and non-lifted versions of the Express 4 and 6, as well as a new color, Solar Flare for model year 2025. That Solar Flare is available in Valor 6, all of our Express product, and Liberty LSV. Also, that non-lifted Express 4 has been doing great, and the feedback has been really positive around it. So I'm actually kind of excited about this addition to our line. If you have any questions about it, reach out. If you don't have any on order, I highly recommend it. IntelliGauge has made its way out into the new Express 6 and will be coming to RXV here in the coming months. Tentatively, I've heard that we're going to see it in around September, but I'm not going to make any promises around that. It will be in the rest of the line as well, excluding Valor. I would say anticipate October time range for that. All right. I got a couple ideas that I want to share with you that I think is going to help move the needle. First is demo days. I think we've talked to some of you about this. I know a lot of you out there are actually hosting demo days and seeing and getting some traction, which I think is great. But what if we piggybacked off like courses that are already doing demo days? And so hear me out here. Most golf courses in your area, they're going to be hosting some sort of demo day from the big manufacturers, right? Titleist, Callaway, TaylorMade. They all have reps that schedule and host these types of demo days. Some facilities have multi-manufacturer demo days where all the vendors are on site. I know. I used to work one and run one. It was logistically a challenge, but from the golf course side, a really good event for us. So I think these are great events that already have a captive audience that is looking to test and buy something. That's the whole point of a demo day, right? So you already know that these people are coming to the golf course. They have that kind of mindset that I'm testing something, I'm buying something. So why wouldn't you try to figure out how to get in there? Reach out to those local golf pros, right? Start building that relationship with them and see if you can attend. If you have issues, come to me. I can help out, right? But there shouldn't be any reason why any golf pro would say no. I sat on that side of the counter for a long time, and if any dealer in my neighborhood came to me and said, hey, we want to participate in the demo day, absolutely, come on out. You know what? We got a space over here, put up a tent, whatever you want to do. I'd bring some waters, maybe some Gatorade, something. And also I would tie some sort of incentive to that event, right? So maybe it's $500 off of parts and accessories. Maybe it's some sort of rebate, just something that captures what that event kind of turns out, right? Maybe you have the little tearaways that you give them, say, hey, if you show up, you buy a car from us, you're going to get $500 off parts and accessories, and then you know that it came from that event. And like I said, this is a great opportunity to start building a relationship with the golf pros there. I was an assistant professional, and I'm telling you right now, I was not going to be a lifetime assistant professional. I was going to move on to some bigger, better golf course. Was at some point a thought or a dream. Didn't, but most of these assistant golf professionals, that's what they're going to do. They may not be the decision maker there right now, but at some point they're going to be. And maybe it's a facility that's historically been all private club cars because the local club car dealers got their foot in the door and he's best friends with the current head pro. Well, now's your opportunity to start building those relationships, because when he retires or moves on to something bigger and better, maybe that guy that's the assistant at XYZ Country Club becomes the assistant over at, whatever other golf course. So I think there's a tremendous opportunity there to build that relationship. Our business is built on relationships, right? The golf business is for sure. So start building those relationships. I think that's important. All right. I want to talk a little bit about social media. I know I've mentioned this before, but if you're not signed up for Promobox, you're really missing out. It will post your content automatically for you. But I don't want you to stop there, right? I mean, yeah, we have our stuff that we make, and it's just like, yeah, sign up for the campaign, and it's just going to post it. I think that's kind of the easy button, almost the borderline lazy way out. Sure, it's posting our stuff, but are you really engaging that customer, that consumer, with not only your brand, but ours? I think that's the question that I really have. Some of the best dealers, they're posting fun and new content about E-Z-GO on a regular basis. And I think that's key to their success, right? I would check out, if I were you, I would check out the Hilton Head store and its Instagram and kind of what we do there, right? It's cool. It's a little bit different. It's a little silly at times, but it gets that interaction. And I think that's what helps, right? You want it to be engaging. And I think that's one of the biggest keys to social, is that you want to be engaged with your customers directly. It helps build that relationship. It creates brand loyalty, not only for E-Z-GO, but your dealership as well. I think you should be using social media to significantly boost your visibility. You can relate with your customers in real time and increase sales through like sponsored advertisements, and of course the organic content as well, right? Everybody wants to go viral. Try to think of something creative that would maybe go viral within the golf community. Maybe it goes bigger, who knows? You don't need a massive budget to do this, right? Small businesses to large dealerships, whatever, they can still compete with the bigger companies because they're captivating, they're interesting, right? And they are linking that community with their dealership. And I think that's a key. You can increase traffic through sales, through brand presence and advertising and all that fun stuff on Instagram and Facebook and even on YouTube. The key here is regular posting, right? You got to be consistent with it. High quality images and videos, and then interacting with your followers by commenting and replying to their direct messages. Add stories, right? Stories are fun. I think that's where you can really get creative and do some kind of funny things. And also live stream. That's something that's new. I don't think I've seen anybody do that. Maybe do some live streaming to showcase the dealership and E-Z-GO. In fact, I would love to see somebody do some live streaming. I'd watch for sure. I follow most of you, if not all. I say most. But some live streaming, that could be fun. A little behind the scenes. People want to see what's behind the curtain, right? So if you're able to kind of show them, hey, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're working on. This is going out to, Mrs. Havenkamp, and she's excited about her new RXV that we're building up for her, right? I know a lot of you guys make some really cool and fun stuff, whether it be lights or stereo systems or whatever. Give those people a peek under the hood, right? They want to see that stuff. They want to see what it's like when your mechanics are in there and wrenching on cars and putting together something cool. They want to see that building process. There's a bunch of car shows out that do it. I know I'm a nerd and follow a lot of them and watch them, but I like seeing that. I like seeing what it goes from, hey, it started out as this and then it gets delivered as this, which is something significantly different, I think. People like seeing that. So yeah, Promobox is great. It gives you that once a week or monthly stock E-Z-GO post, but that's not going to cut it, right? It's going to take some effort. I know that. But we have success stories, and we know that social media is a great tool to boost your dealership and the E-Z-GO brand. My only ask from you is that you're leading with E-Z-GO. All the other stuff will sell in a pinch, right? But you got to give your potential customers something that is built right here, and built to last. All right, y'all. That's it for me for this month. As always, if you want me to talk about or see anything on these videos, please reach out. I'm happy to dive into some stuff. Also, sales training. If you guys want some sales specific training, I'm more than happy to come out and talk with y'all and do some sales specific training. I don't have all the answers, but I think the goal with that is, finding that one thing, that one light bulb moment where people go, oh yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. And maybe try it, work it out, see if it works. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm a big believer in trying to get as much information as I can, and I love sharing that information with you guys. So as always, holler if you need anything, and thank you for your time. We'll see y'all soon.